Hey, it's Paul.
And Raymir.
And we're here today to unbox the Dualtron X Limited. And this thing is so huge.
Massive.
It is. In fact, this isn't even a box. This is a crate. This thing is so huge. Watch me try to move it. I'm serious.
Yeah. How did it come? How did it get delivered?
It came on a pallet. In fact, we got a little footage of it, and we'll show that. We've been dying to open this thing, and now we get to. So
yeah, Paul, let's crack it open.
All right, let's see what's in here. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, look at that.
Look at
it is
that.
in a crate. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. This is like another level. Wow. It's very clean too, because it's all just, you know, like wrapped up in here. Pull this crate to get it out. This is cool. I'm gonna cut the box off and we'll go from there.
This thing is massive. Look how it comes. Yeah, Paul.
Oh, yeah. Wow, it's got tie-down straps. It's got tie-down straps in here, like when you tie down a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's like a caged beast.
The first thing I'm gonna do is see what's inside these boxes. Maybe they sent us tools. Ooh, big charger. Big scooter, big charger. It's kind with a fan and the nice well-protected plug. It's really well packed. Ooh, there we go. We got a damper in here. It's for whatever's in here. Let's see. This is, oh, another charger. Oh, you know, I think this scooter has 2 batteries. I think it's got one in the stem and one in the deck. And this is probably the charger for the second battery. So much to learn. This is great. All right, beautiful Mini Motors damper. We've got 2 manuals, product manual and important information. All right.
All right.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, they make sure this comes super secure.
It's kind of spring loaded when that comes loose.
Yeah, no.
All right. And I'm going to do my end first. Pivot it out. There we go. All right.
Ooh, it's out.
We're
it's
out.
heavy. How much does this weigh?
The Dualtron X2 weighed 145 pounds. This is 183.
Ooh, I feel it.
183 pounds. We're really halfway to motorcycle territory at this point. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's a tall stem and is not, a lot of the Dualtron stems are on the short side, but I think this feels kind of tall.
Yeah, this is beefy. This is the beefiest machine we ever got at ESG for.
Oh, look at that deck. This is amazing. So this deck is 5 inches longer than the deck on the Dualtron X2. And I'm really glad to see that because when you're on a scooter this powerful, you need to have some space forward and back. Can I get a wide stance going so it doesn't like throw you sort of backwards as you really get into the throttle. So one thing about this scooter is it's hard to get a feel for the enormous size of the scooter because it's got big tires on it and it makes the rest of the scooter look small. So to give some scale here, this is what a normal sort of NAMI tire looks like. This is an 11-inch tire. This happens to be a PMT. Yeah, it's small compared to these big 13 inchers. It's crazy.
Dang, that's crazy.
And just the width too is like, if you look at like the width of a hand, you know, it's like you can wrap your hand all around this and it's just like, this is literally very close to the size.
So much girth.
That's very close to the size of like the width of the front tire of my motorcycle. In fact, yeah, because it's a little bit flatter, it might even have a bigger contact patch width-wise. But all right, so let's get the rest of the wrappings off so we can check this out. So this is not just the largest, but also, you know, this is the most expensive scooter that ESG has ever tested. It comes in just under $7,000.
Wow.
And so it's sort of motorcycle territory on the price too.
Yeah, I see why it came in that box.
Okay, it looks like we've got one of the lights to mount. So an interesting thing about the lights on this scooter, it's got, according to the specs, it's got 8,000 lumens of headlight. And to put that in perspective, that's about 6 car headlights or 8 really good scooter headlights.
This is nice. This is massive, Paul. This is the biggest thing ESG has ever got.
Yeah, so battery-wise, we got some great stats here. This is 66% bigger than the Dualtron X2, the previous, like largest scooter ever. I'm a little concerned about the range test. So I just did a range test on the Dualtron Storm Limited, which was the only other 84-volt scooter we've ever tested, and I did 66.8 miles on that. This battery is bigger than that,
Wow.
or it's, and if I scale that, it's going to be over 100 miles. I mean,
Man, Paul, that's going to be a long test. I feel bad for your knees. You might as well just bring like a chair. It's wide enough to take a nap on.
I mean, if I go the same speed I went on the Storm, it's going to take 5 hours. But, I'll probably end up going a little faster. Maybe I'll shorten up the range a little bit. Maybe I can get it done as little as 4. But, at least I've got some room to stretch out here and some nice comfy suspension. So that's going to help a lot. It's also supposed to be the fastest scooter we've ever tested. They say the top speed is 70 miles per hour. And that's one of the first things I'm going to do probably tomorrow. I'll go out and speed test this and see if I can get it up to 70 miles an hour. Our all-time, speed record at ESG is for the Wolf King GT at 61 miles per hour. And that record has stood for, must be a year now. And so I'm dying to find something that'll, go faster. And I'm hoping I get, close to 70.
Man, this looks like it might beat it.
It's got the power. It's like 13,440 watts. Is the peak power when it's like fully charged. And that's from, I think it pushes like 70 amps per end. Super excited to just check out the power and just also how it's delivered.
How long does it take to charge? So from 0 to 100?
I think
3
it's,
days. No.
I actually don't have that number. We'll put that on the screen. Yeah, even at 4 amps, it's going to be, it's going to be a while. And I don't know if you can use dual chargers. You should be able to. Let's see if we can find the charging ports. 3 charging ports.
3 charging ports.
I don't even know. We'll cover that in the review. There's so much to cover on this scooter. We're not even going to try to get it all in the unboxing video here. But definitely, we're going to go like super deep dive on the full review of the Dualtron X Limited. Oh, and check this out. They're dual pistons, or, so you've got piston. So yeah, it's got bigger, nicer calipers. Never seen these calipers before. We've seen some dual pistons on the Nami, but haven't seen dual piston nuts yet. And of course, look at these gorgeous adjustable shocks. Big adjusters, and you can adjust the damping here, and then a preload adjuster is down here, so you can just really dial this in to your riding style. And of course back here as well.
Look at that. That's beauty. Look at that beauty.
But let's see what it's let's see what they feel like. See what it's like to bounce on. Oh, it's set up pretty loose right now. That's pretty cushy. Let me get some more damping going on. I usually like to take them pretty far and then just back off a little bit once I get like towards the end. Let's see. I don't know where we are, but let's try that. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that's cushy. Got some nice damping there. And I think I still have a ways to go too if I wanted more, but I don't think I want more. Yeah, so that's about 3 clicks from all the way in there. And oh, it was almost all the way in there. Let me back off about 3 clicks out there. Let's try that. That's about perfect. Oh, this is going to be pretty comfy for the range the range test.
Okay, cool. Let me test it out, Paul. Man, even the kickstand is massive. Oh yeah,
That's cushy, huh?
Heck yeah, real cushy.
Yeah.
That might be the most cushiest scooter. Oh yeah, it's cushy and smooth. Yeah, you might have a. It's like you're floating a little bit. How it bounces you back up.
One of the most exciting things. This is our first look at the EY4 dashboard and controller. Actually, I think they call this the EY4, and then they call this the LCD, full color LCD display. Super excited to check this out. Oh, there it is. Nice. Dang, looks like the dashboard on a BMW. So there's our display. Okay, so there we go through the speed modes. There's 5 of them. And it cycles around in a circle, so that's nice. You want to get from 5 to 1, you just keep going. So we have eco mode right there. And then what else do we have? If I hold this down, what happens? Whoa! Oh, now we're into P settings already. So just holding the mode button gets us straight into P settings. And we can cycle through. So Dualtron style, they give you a lot of P settings, so we'll have to go through all those and get those set up just the way we want it. All right, so now we're going to turn on the lights. We still need to install the center one, but we've got two switches. We've got one over here, and that turns on sort of your driving lights, this pair that's mounted up the accessory bar here. And then we've got another one on the right-hand side, and that kind of gets everything else. The one's down on the deck, and yeah, you can just tell this is throwing a ton of light. And of course, it's got the awesome, typical Dualtron swag lights everywhere. Oh, and this awesome purple glow on the floor right now. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, come around this way. This glow is intense. Nice front and rear. Oh yeah. Oh, there's big X's on the back. That's so cool. So this is different. I didn't know this about the Dualtron X Limited. So we put the stem up and we tightened this knob right here, but that's not really what holds the stem up. We're gonna put 2 more bolts in here to keep it secure. Before I tighten that one all the way down, get this one started. Oh, that's that's solid. It's like an aluminum 2x4. There is no wobble in this stem. Super solid. Okay, time for the damper. So this is kind of cool. I really couldn't tell looking at the scooter how this was going to attach because when you look over here, it looks like there's some missing hardware, but there's not. The scooter has mounting points built in right here and right here. And then, so we're gonna take a little spacer and the shorter bolt and feed that up from the bottom. We'll just get that started. Side mount going. That, and the longer spacer. All right, there we are. That's a very clean installation. Now, on the steering dampers, I always like to set them at sort of like the minimum level. You don't want too much damping. You just want enough to make the steering feel stable at speed. Start by taking it all the way out and just add it until I can just feel it start to do some damping. And then I'll do the final settings when I'm out on the road.
Yeah, Paul, this is looking nice. I like it. It looks real rugged. But where can people get this from? Who's selling this?
This is from 4 Motors, and they do something really different with their Dualtrons. One is they always have about twice as much or more warranty than anybody else when they're selling Dualtrons. And right now, they've got a deal going that stretches it out even more. And check that out in the comments of this video. That's especially important when it comes to a $7,000 scooter like this, because this is something you're going to have a long-term relationship with. Yeah. And so who you buy it from really matters. My son is 8 years old and he loves to call it like fun facts all the time. He's like, fun fact, and he'll just give me some fact about raccoons or something. But I've got some fun facts about the Dualtron X Limited, and that is, if you wanted to make a battery this big by like taking apart 9-watt Maxes and building up a battery this big, you'd need more than 9 9-watt Maxes. And then weight-wise, this weighs the same as 6.5 Unagi scooters. It's something.
Yeah, heavy. I'm glad we have an elevator here because I would not want to lug this up a stairs.
Yeah.
How about we take this outside and get a quick little test run?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
So tomorrow I'm going to put my full motorcycle gear on and go do a top speed run on the Dualtron X Limited. But for today, I'm just going to scoot up and down the block a little bit and get some first impressions. Here we go. Oh yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what's that all about? I think there's, I think just burning a little bit of dirt off the rotors there, but that was something. Let's try that again. Yeah, I think we just burned off a little bit of machining oil or something from when they manufactured the brakes.
How does it feel?
It's good, it's good. The brakes are getting stronger. The power delivery is surprisingly civilized so far. I'm curious to see how it feels at high speed, because right now it feels like really stable, like super smooth on the suspension. Not super nimble around corners so far, but that's kind of to be expected. But I'm gonna check this out again. Oh, gotta keep, safety mode, gotta grab the brake levers first, and then we go. Well, this is a moment that has been a long time coming. ESG is finally going to test the Dualtron X Limited, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm going to get this thing fully charged up, and then tomorrow, fully suit up and go do the top speed run and see how fast this scooter goes. We'll have a full review coming soon.